Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the amazing realm of bizarre news. I'm your host, Dr. Franklin Ruehl. Now, roll tape.
Now it's time for the realm of bizarre news, but first the trivia question of the day. Let me extricate here from this paper prison. The question: what is a group of spiders called? Multiple choice, inverse alphabetical order. Is that an unkindness, a smack, a murder, a gossamer, a deceit, or a cloud? Now the only prize, is one pat on the back that you'll have to administer to yourself. And that's certainly a heck of a lot better than a slap on the belly with a wet trap. Now if you want $1 million, call Meredith Vieira, but please do not call us. We do not have any operators to take your calls, and if we did, we still could not afford prize. Certainly not $1 million. I'll take a sip of water and be back momentarily with that correct answer. Okay, I'm calling time, and let's look at the 6 possible answers for a group of spiders. It is an unkindness, a smack, a murder, a gossamer, a deceit, or a cloud. Is that your final answer, a cloud? No. It's a gossamer of spiders, and for the record, you have an unkindness of ravens, smack of jellyfish, murder of crows, deceit of lapwings, and cloud of wasps, just in case you're ever on that millionaire show. Now, speaking of spiders, we have an unusual case down in Texas at the Talcahuano State Park, about 45 miles east of Dallas. Park rangers there have found a humongous cobweb, 200 yards in length, created by dozens, perhaps even hundreds of spiders. Now, they're not certain, because I've never seen anything like this before, whether these are social cobweb spiders working in concert, or whether these are their typical independent spiders who have each built a web so they won't have contact with other spiders. Now it's turned brown, originally white. Brown, there are literally millions of mosquitoes trapped in the web, and the park rangers say they can even hear them squealing, waiting to be devoured by the spiders. Good show. Now, for that cadaver. In London, 10 years ago, a woman died at the age of 84. Her 2 daughters did not have her cremated, and they did not have her buried. Rather, they rented a refrigerated space at a mortuary and have kept her in a coffin there for the 10 years. Each weekend, they visit her independently. They talk to her, even apply makeup. They've actually had to buy 5 separate coffins because after a few years, the coffins start deteriorating. They've spent about $1,600 on makeup, and for rental fees, overall about $26,000. These are devoted sisters. Other family relatives say that the mother should be buried because she's turned into almost a skeleton with just a little bit of skin left. But the daughters refuse. You know what I say? 3 cheers for them. That's the way to handle the deceased. Don't burn them, don't bury them, refrigerate them, yes. Now here is a fork, and this pertains to a traveler in Kent, England. He saw a travel-in offer, $15, all-you-can-eat breakfast. Now that sounds quite expensive, but he took advantage. Over 3 hours, he had 6 bowls of cereal, 15 fried eggs, 20 rashers of bacon, and 25 sausages, and an unlimited amount of coffee. Now, I'll have to tell you, that doesn't really appeal to me. Now, if they're going to have an offer, all the chocolate truffles you can eat or all the raspberry tart, yes. But I'm not too interested in rashers of bacon and sausages. But the hotel may change their policy after that time. Now, here is a shark. And at Coney Island a few weeks ago, a small sand shark about 2 feet long swam near the shore, and a group of men started beating it. But the heroic lifeguard came down and rescued the shark. He actually guided him out to sea. You know what the shark did as a thank you? He nipped him on the hand before swimming off. And here we have a TP tube, and this regards pigeon dung. You, of course, heard about that tragedy in Minneapolis where the Interstate 35 West crashed. Well, one of the culprits was pigeon dung, because pigeon dung includes acid and ammonia, and when it's mixed with salt water, causes rust and corrosion. And while it wasn't the sole factor, they said this was a contributing factor to the collapse of that bridge. And of course, pigeons, because of their heritage, are attracted to high places. So bridges around America, around the world, may actually be rotting away due to pigeon dung. So they say, down with pigeon dung, down with pigeon poop. Down with pigeon poop, yes. And that concludes this edition. Darn, hey, you guys are vicious out there. Pigeon lovers. That concludes this edition of the Realm of Bizarre News.
Now until next time, may the power of the cosmos be with you. Yes, yes, yes.